ביום שלישי בבוקר יבואו לנשיא נציגי סיעת התחייה, בצהריים סיעת שינוי, אחר כך השר בן פורת ובערב יגאל הורביץ.
Industrialization is in the air. Industrialization through Special Economic Zone, SEZ. SEZ is a device of most diabolical exploitation of the working people. The globalization lobby promoting the luscious dream of SEZ has the sanction of all the vote-based ruling political parties, including those masquerading as Marxists.
Shenzhen and Xiamen were among China's earliest gateways to foreign investment.
In the new economic zones such as Shenzhen and Guangdong, north of Hong Kong, farm fields have been replaced by several hundred square miles of factory towns and high-rise housing. More than 5 million workers live here. For many, it's only temporary.
Mostly they come out to work about 2 years or 3 years, save enough money, go back to their village in a part of China, get married, have children.
But there's been a new trend. The numbers of workers who adapt to city life and never go back to the rural life have tripled in the past decade. Such social changes are having a profound effect on China as the country competes for the world's consumer market.
लांडगा बघाला शेती सांभाळ लांडगा बघाला.
On the outskirts of Mumbai, this song strikes a chord with the rural dwellers in Raigad district. The name of the song, Reliance Has Come to Loot You. Reliance Industries is a name that strikes fear and anger among many people here. The conglomerate is India's largest private sector company. The Indian government has approved Reliance's plan to build India's biggest special economic zone, or SEZ, here. When that happens, thousands of hectares of farmland will make way, and with it, the livelihoods of many people from 45 villages.
Just north of Australia lays the land of the unexpected, Papua New Guinea, a country largely ignored by Western media. The beauty of the natural environment and the friendliness of the local people make you feel very privileged to be here. It doesn't take long before you feel pretty much in paradise. For these populations, fishing, hunting and gardening have been the foundation of life for thousands of years.
Se estima que la producción de atún se elevará finalmente a 400.000 toneladas al año, dirigidas al mercado europeo que consume actualmente un total de unas 710.000.
Your right to freedom of speech is presently suspended by the Supreme Court reference.
The government, the World Bank and all other agencies, they are trying as much as possible to get land from the people.
You're developing a whole town, a satellite town.
The place where we used to rely on to make gardens are now being occupied.
You feel like it's our people to come back? Yes! You feel like it's our people to come back? Yes!
This is one of the fastest success stories promoted by international institutions. A story of cities transformed into processing hubs. A story of people in search of a better life.
This project that you planting was made by staff or center solo, yeah. That you can benefit by looking money. No way. Tomorrow this resource and finish. RD back up and go.
Our people expect us to deliver some real developments.
No, Marine Park. Resource no timber. Resource no timber. Mining come up.
It's hard to live because it will destroy everything. Our reef, our fishing ground.
This island before, this island become a paradise.
Here in Keri in South Goa's Ponda district, 304 acres of land has been allotted to Sipla's Meditab for setting up a farmer-based SEZ, one that promises direct employment to 1 lakh locals. But it's not a project that has gone down well with the villagers.
কিন্তু ওরা কারা? জমির আলের ধারে গাছের আড়ালে ওই বন্দুকবাজরা কি পুলিশ? না, লাল কাপড়ে মুখ ঢাকা ওই বন্দুকধারীরা অন্য কেউ, যারা পুলিশের মতোই গুলি চালিয়েছিল নন্দীগ্রামে।
We are in North Korea, in Kaesong Special Economic Zone, just a few kilometers away from the border, an enclave inside the world's most secretive country. Each filming is closely monitored. It is forbidden to film this propaganda village. Kaesong is one of the biggest achievements in terms of inter-Korean cooperation. The South invests here heavily, builds infrastructures and supplies electricity. The North provides workforce and land. Around 30 South Korean companies employ 20,000 North Korean workers, most of them women living in the area. Great workers, as a person in charge of the complex explains to American and European CEOs who are visiting today.
North Korean women's fingers are very thin, even thinner than those from Vietnamese or Chinese women. That's a real asset. They are also well educated and they are working hard.
The workers get $60 a month for the 48-hour regular work week, a great deal of money for North Koreans, but they never see a single dollar. Their wages are given to a North Korean labor agency which recruits them. The North Korean workers actually receive a North Korean currency equivalent of $35 per month. This is why North Koreans have neither access to this bank nor to this little convenience store where you have to pay in dollars.
Only South Koreans shop in this store.
Goods produced here range from clothes, shoes, cosmetics or mobile phones containers to electronic cords. The majority of them is sold in South Korea. The rest is exported under the Made in Korea label, primarily to China and Russia. 25,000 pairs of shoes are made each day in this factory. Officially, security standards are respected, but here there is no extraction system in sight to get rid of the penetrating smell of neoprene glue. Of course, workers do not complain. I've been working here since the factory opened, says this woman, but a North Korean prevents us from asking more questions. Yet foreign CEOs are rather positive.
It's impressive, very well organized, the Korean way. The experience seems to be working because it's a win-win situation for both sides.
Is it interesting for you?
Of course it is, but the political context is completely different, so that raises a lot of other questions.
So far, only 2 Chinese and 1 German companies plan to rule a plant in Kaesong. But despite limits, this zone remains a landmark project for the two Koreas, a permanent contact point, a step forward towards reunification, and until then, a way for South Korea to improve its neighbor's economy.